Alright, in this tutorial I will show you guys how to shatter apart a logo or a text. And in this case it's gonna be text. Alright, watch what I made. It's just basically the text Kronic Studio is getting shattered apart by this explosion. But in this tutorial I will only explain how to create the shattering effect and not the explosion. Okay, so how do we do this? Start off with making a new composition, and I'm gonna name this one Shatter. And in this shatter composition I'm just gonna grab my horizontal type tool, click anywhere, and I'm gonna type Kronic Studios. Position it in the middle, and I'm gonna apply the shatter effect to it, simulation shatter. And I want to point out that you can do a lot more with the shatter effect than I'm gonna do in this tutorial. Alright, when you start up the effect, you will see a wall of bricks which gets shattered apart. And this is basically a wireframe view, and I'm going to change this to rendered view so we can see our text getting shattered apart. And we have a lot of settings right here, but we'll just walk through some. I wanted the pattern, I don't want it to be bricks, I want it to look like glass, so we have nice glass pieces. And the extrusion depth is actually the thickness of our glass pieces, and I want it to be 0.1, as I don't want that thick of glass. And the repetitions are the number of glass pieces, and I'm gonna change that to 30 as I want a lot of pieces. Okay, next is the force, and force 1 is the force which shatters our text. And we have some options here, and I'm not gonna change the depth, I'm only gonna change the radius and strength. And the radius is, if I set a low value, it will only take effect on the middle part of my text. But we're gonna animate the radius, so I want it to start at 1 second, and just set a keyframe, go a bit further in time and set it to about 3. Okay, so there's our shattering effect, as you can see, and it just falls down because of the gravity. And we can change that by going to the physics, and when I press U on my keyboard I can see my change parameters. I'm just gonna change, the gravity is pretty important. It's set to 3 right now, but I'm gonna set the gravity inclination to 90. And what the gravity inclination does is it defines if the text is going towards or away from the camera or from us. And by setting this to a high number, I just told After Effects to shatter the effect towards the camera, and that looks pretty cool. And I'm gonna change the gravity to 14, and as you can see right now, the effect shatters apart and goes towards the camera. And I really think this looks pretty cool, and the effect is 3D also, if you can, like you can see. And right now I'm just gonna add some glow, so to just just make it a bit enhanced, and just go to stylize glow and change the alpha channel because it's white, glow threshold to 0 on top, and I'm gonna change the B color to some orange, maybe some deeper red orange, but okay. And I'm just gonna change the glow intensity a bit, glow radius. Okay, so right now, as you can see, because of the glow we can't really see our Kronic Studio, so we have to animate that. Press E to bring up your effects, go down, glow intensity, set a keyframe and change the amount to 0, and when it shatters apart I want it to be 3. Okay, so let's preview this. Okay, I think it looks pretty good, and it basically looks even better because the glow first comes up, and it looks like the text is getting shattered because of the glow, if there's like pressure behind our text. Okay, so I hope you like this tutorial, and I hope to see you around on our forums. www.kronicstudios.com